Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Histograph. Today we're diving deep into one of music history's darkest hours. It's a tale of a music icon, a fan gone too far, and a heartbreaking twist of fate. Buckle up for an emotional roller coaster, where the line between admiration and obsession gets super blurry and downright scary. Let's get into it. Here we have John Lennon, the legendary Beatle, signing a double fantasy album for Mark Chapman just hours before his tragic end. What blows my mind? Chapman had the murder weapon tucked away in his pocket at that very moment, but he stalled. He hung around outside the Dakota, Lennon's apartment building, working up the nerve for what was to come. This shot, one of the last of John Lennon, was taken on the day he died, around 5 to 5:30 p.m. on December 8, 1980. The guy behind the lens? Paul Goresh. That dude in the white jacket? Ron Hummel, a crew member from RKO Radio who interviewed John that day. Lennon was just heading back from the recording studio, tapes in hand, when the unthinkable went down. Mark Chapman, Lennon's eventual killer, was a piece of work. He grew up worshipping Lennon, but after finding religion, got real twisted about Lennon's claim that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus. Chapman plotted to off Lennon several times, but chickened out. Yet, come December 1980, he was hell-bent on carrying out his wicked plan. Here's a glimpse of Mark Chapman's mugshot. Those dead eyes and grim expressions say it all about where his head was at. Chapman thought offing Lennon would make him somebody, but, as he'd later fess up, instead of becoming somebody, he just became a killer. Chapman had this weird fixation with J.D. Salinger's book, The Catcher in the Rye. He saw John Lennon as a phony, a rich dude singing about peace and love but not walking the walk. Chapman even bought the book, scribbled on its cover, "This is my statement," and signed off as the book's lead, Holden Caulfield. In his twisted mind, Lennon and Holden were tied up in all kinds of knots. The ill-fated meet-up between Lennon and Chapman, around 5 p.m., as Lennon and Yoko Ono stepped out of the Dakota for a recording session. Chapman played it cool, greeting Lennon and getting him to sign his double fantasy album. Photographer Paul Goresh snapped the scene, a seemingly harmless encounter that was a dark omen of what was coming. Fast forward to 10:49 p.m., the Lennon's limo pulls up to the Dakota. Lennon and Ono walk past Chapman, heading for the building's entrance. Across the street, Chapman pulls out a .38 revolver, fires off 5 shots and lands 4, hitting Lennon in the back and left shoulder. The official lowdown on Lennon's death. Multiple gunshot wounds, both external and internal bleeding, and shock. A tragic end for a music legend. John Lennon's death wasn't just about losing a rock god, it's a chilling reminder of the cost of fame, and that razor-thin line between admiration and mad obsession. Lennon and Chapman's tale speaks volumes about the lasting impact public figures have on us and the wild ways folks might react. Now a special shout out. If you dug this episode, do me a favor and share it with your pals and fam. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more deep dives and rare snapshots. Together, we can keep the memories of pivotal moments like this alive and kicking. Oh, and do click on this vid popping up right now on your screen. Trust me, it's a treat. Catch you on the flip side, folks.